Yo, what is up guys? Baby Beluga here, and today I'm going to teach you how to get a shiny Magikarp in 5 minutes on Magikarp Jump, the new app that came out in the App Store last week. So now I should note that 5 minutes is how long it personally took me. It may very well take you guys more, or even less. It could take you less, but you just have to be patient with this method. It is currently working on the 1.0.3 version. 100% works, but I would imagine they will try to fix it. But for now, you can get yourself a shiny really easy. And you don't need to use any money or any diamonds. It's all gameplay. So the method we're going to be using is called soft resetting. A little history with it. So soft resetting is used for a number of things in Pokemon. Players use it to get good natures and IV when breeding or even breeding shinies. They also use it to find shiny Pokemon that spirits are in the wild. So this kind of started way back in Gold and Silver version when the Lapras was in the lake. So players would go up to the Lapras, but before battling, they would save right before. So then they would battle Lapras, and as soon as they saw it wasn't shiny, they would restart their Game Boy, battle them again, and if they kept doing it over and over, eventually, if the odds are in your favor, you would encounter a shiny Lapras. So back then, the odds were 1 out of 8,192. In the newer games, if you have a shiny charm, the odds are a little better at 1 out of 2,731 chance with a wild encounter. In this game, I believe it said there is a 1% chance of getting a rare, so the odds are a little better. That 1%, I don't know if that's strictly the shiny, that might be the rares included, but I guess later on when more people are playing and it's out long enough, we could figure out the chances of fishing up a shiny. I will give you a warning, some people do view this as cheating as you are manipulating RNG to benefit your gameplay. But if you're a 23-year-old bad boy like myself who tells his mom to leave the crust on the sandwich, then this is perfectly fine. So let's get ourselves a shiny. Currently there are 19 different Magikarp styles you can collect. And there's a way to tell which Magikarp you are going to get before even looking at them, which allows this method to be possible. So first off, in order to catch a Magikarp, you need to see this guy. One of the ways to getting him is advancing in a generation. So once you pick your rod, there are 3 different rarities you can catch. A common, which consists of normal and koi, a rare, which are your bicolored fish, and very rare, which is your shiny golden Magikarp. You can tell which group you're getting by paying attention to your character while she reels it in. If you get 1 sweat bubble, like you see up here, then you're going to get a common fish, which consists of the standard, the scaly, calico orange and white, calico orange, white and black, calico white and orange, calico orange and gold, then the orange two-tone, orange ochre, and the orange dapples. Okay, now when you're fishing for your Magikarp and you see 2 sweat bubbles, so here you go, 1 and 2, they have to be consecutive, and as soon as your fisherman yanks them in, you will get a rare Magikarp. With the rares, you will need to have certain rods. So with a good rod, you can get a pink two-tone, pink orca, or the pink dapples. With the great rod, you can get the gray bubbles, gray diamonds, gray patches, also purple bubbles, purple diamonds, and purple patches. Now, in order to get the shiny, your character will need to see 3 bubbles. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. So as of right now, you can only get a shiny from the 3 bubbles. Unless, of course, you do the Dratini Gem Easter egg, but don't do that. That's just a waste of gems. Okay, so let's move on to how you can use soft resetting to manipulate what you can catch. So just like in the game, there are certain save points. This save point is when you enter the shop. After you pick your rod and once you're fishing, there are 2 things you want to focus on. 1 is the sweat bubble. Remember, 1 sweat bubble, you'll get the common, 2 rare, 3, you're going to get a shiny. The next thing you want to pay close attention to is your player's leg. If you see your player's leg go up and you only saw 1 bubble, you want to double tap on that home button for iPhone users and close out of the app. That's the most important part, closing the app fully and booting it back up. You'll respawn back at the tackle shop and you'll need to pick your rod again. Doesn't matter which one you pick. Normally I change it up a little bit. But one thing you do need to look out for though is not being too late on closing the app. I believe the second you see the Magikarp, it might be too late. So for instance, now that I saw that koi, if I reset again, I'm always going to get that koi. So it can take a little bit. Like I said, I got really lucky. I got mine within 5 minutes, but you really just need to be patient with it. Don't expect to get a shiny the second or third reset. Just be prepared to do this for maybe even 20, 30 minutes to get a rare. Just to note, I got mine at a very low level. I wanted to try it out right from the start to see if it worked. So yeah, I think mine guy's level 3 and I was able to get it. So it will work, but again, at level 3, you might not get all the bicolored fish. So yeah, like I said, just be really patient with it. But once you do get those 3 sweat marks, it's totally worth it. It is worth it. And yeah, that's really it. I'm not sure how much longer this method is going to work for, because a large part of their revenue is those 10 gems that allow you to try again and release your Magikarp. And this bypasses that, so they're probably going to patch this once it gets out there. But regardless, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like. Leave a comment also. What were you able to catch with this method? I'm really curious. And were you able to get it faster than I was? Does this still work by the time you're watching this? And make sure you hit that subscribe button for more content. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.